Oke guys, welcome back to my video. So hari ini saya mau sambung balik Alan Wake. So let's go.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Papukul Pak.
Yeah, I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message, loud and clear.
Mana
Right,
gorilla?
right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now,
Cuma
why
itu
don't you
rasa
come
gila
with
Pak.
me?
Tidak mau.
We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Bekas kena tumbuk hidung nih.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Kenapa?
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together.
Dia punya klinik kayu-kayu saja.
This way, Alan.
Kasian, kasian. Wih gila. Ada lift pada punya. Kayu-kayu pun ada lift sudah.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Jadi
We
dia
go this way, Alan.
itu
I wasn't ready for
hallucination
another
dulu.
shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Oke, baiklah. Wow. Belum baca lah. Beyond the shadow you settle for this miracle illuminate the memory of different and poet. So, that's all.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? or because you don't want to admit that you're not well. It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all, I'm
Hartman
the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His
you've
words echoed
constructed for
madly
yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug
do
my
it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You
focused.
need to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery.
Tumbok lagi dong na satu kali.
Come along. Let's go inside.
Apa nih? Rumah orang gila.
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only.
Scary,
You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Orang gila apa?
Yeah, that's right. I got you. Got you
Emerson.
good. I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Orang
Emerson,
gila.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike. Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but
Yeah.
it does involve
Get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic
Dia nggak
methods.
mau tinggal
No
kungfu
kidding.
ini.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
Welcome to Golden Lake. Langsung baca. Be patient.
My rheumatism's killing me.
Hey,
There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
ini
I
bukan
hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
yang di Patuan kan ya?
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had,
Eh,
how should I put this?
nama
A
deh.
heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark. Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Buah.
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Wih,
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we'd forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
apa manuskrip?
My head was clearing up, or Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words. According to Hartman, I
Zen
was
siapa?
sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Sudah saya baca nih. Where is my room? Ada kopi sini.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Oke, thank you. Mana sudah lift? Bukan ada lift kata dia. Wow.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's... Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her
Ada kopi sana.
I think I've made a horrible mistake.
Oh, ini
I
Nakola
don't think I'm
TV.
any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Story will come true. Ambil.
Hartman wanted me to write. I knew I couldn't, but I figured I should just play along for now. It was the only thing I could do with Nurse Birch watching me like a hawk.
Sini babi dia. Night Spring. Apa nih? Xbox. Kita masuk dulu. Kita masuk dulu beli kurang. Atau ada yang beli ambil. Oh.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
I don't know.
Hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench.
Holy crap.
Afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we?
Di bawah.
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they? Ha ha! Nah! Ah, ha, ha.
It's my storm. I'm taking it.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the place. He went on and on about his hunting trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al? Hartman stopped in mid-sentence, annoyed at the interruption. He nodded at the hulking orderly standing nearby. The man smiled and clapped a practiced hand on Barry's shoulder.
We're on
Oi.
a comeback tour, baby.
Jadi apa?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper!
Mana office-nya sini kan?
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled, adult, diapered ass
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients.
Now, Mrs.
I saw
Wade,
Alice's name on one
can
of
you
them.
tell me about
For a
Alan's
moment,
problems?
I couldn't breathe right.
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's...
Hartman wasn't happy. Maud could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
angry all the time. He's getting violent. He's...
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work...
The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna chew your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am famous!
Barry?
Ah!
Ow! About time! Barry, man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses.
Okay.
Speaking of asses, that Fed gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy now. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons...
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wade,
Timbak dah, timbak dah.
come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
What's like? Wish. Ya, ada 6 peluru. Tadi ada torchlight.
Only in a moment. I had to find a way out.
Tidak torchlight. Matilah, matilah. Astaga, kurang ajarnya. Oh, ini lagi. Mau gimana? Mana. Oh, kurang ajar. Mati kamu semua. Nah. Aduh. Aduh. Gila ban hantu nih. Oh, escape. Udah escape sudah. Sama sama escape. Oi! Macam mana mau escape, gila? Astaga. Astaga, sama mau escape tuh. Aduh. Aduh. Escape. Escape. Woi. Ambil. Astaga. Wih. Kuat betul depannya. Makin kuat bannya tuh. Hei, berjalan. Hei. Apa? Oi. Astaga. Mau ke mana gila? Oi. Astaga. Oh iya, saya boleh. Oi, kurang ajar. Lari. Mana mau pergi? Astaga. Tidak boleh buka. Ada kena. Jadi mau gimana? Matilah macam nih, gila. Oi. Sabaran tuh. Oh iya. Mau mati sudah. Mau mati sudah. Mau mati sudah. Cosplay pun tiada, bah. Siapa guys, saya kasih penuh dulu nih. Dia punya darah tuh, nah mau habis sudah. Mau mati sudah. Oke, buka sudah. Lari, oi! Buka lagi. Oke, harus banget kira. Tidak kotak, ada aku bilang. Sabar, sabar. Panat juga kah?
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Bodoh.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
Masa buat apa, gila? Oh iya. Checkpoint, checkpoint.
Oh, geez, Al! The house looks bad. Let's get out of here.
Sabar. Ambil. Oke guys, saya stop dulu sampai sini. Nanti saya sambung lagi for the next video. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys.